Today we are checking out a brand new magic styled add-on. This is the Spellswords add-on created by Thankyou. It'll cost you 660 Minecoins, which is £3.29. This add-on is $4. The description says, ever wondered what happens when you merge spells with swords? Find out in the Spellswords add-on, a groundbreaking weapon add-on with a magical twist. Discover unique magical weapons, 136 craftable combinations, includes dual-wielded and double-sided swords. So they are calling this a magic add-on with a twist. Again, I never complain when marketplace partners try something a little bit different. Let's see if it's worth getting. The add-on file size is 5 megabytes. I have to admit, I'm quite impressed with how this works. Let me teach you all of the basics. Once you do have this installed in your pre-existing world, you are going to be given the Spellswords guidebook. Now, maybe it's just me, but I keep reading this in my head as Spellswords. Anyway, when you open this, you have quick guide. Bro, you could have went anywhere else, and you chose to bump into me. Quick guide, quick tips, Spellswords and Lunar Energy. You also have Lunar Seeds and Crystals, Handles and Blades, Spellswords crafting and augments, and credits. So everyone that made this possible, if you want to give some feedback, this is the best way to do it. But what I did like about this is you can just get started really easily. It says, if you don't have time to read, here is a super quick guide to get you started as quickly as possible. It is recommended to read the rest of the guide for the best experience. So make sure to check back here if you need help. And that's practically what I did, because this does help you and get you started very quickly. Now it says super quick, crazy fast guide. Number 1, craft a Spellswords recipe book after you find 1 lunar crystal and a regular book. Number 2, find lunar crystals by defeating enemies really at night, or throw iron nuggets into water at night for lunar seeds, and then you can grow your own seeds into these crystals. So we'll start right there. At nighttime, this is when this happens. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. The chances of getting these, for me, oh, wow. I'm telling you guys, right? I did this 3 or 4 times, and it took me forever to get these crystals. The RNG chance, anyway, it's meant to be quite rare. At nighttime, your chances are enhanced. However, a better way to do this, and this is perfect, actually, grab these, throw them into water, and by doing so, you're going to end up with these seeds, which you can then place down and make your own farm. This is perfect. This is a perfect video today. And then you can go ahead and, strangely enough, bone meal these and get yourself these extra crystals. So these crystals are like the core of this whole entire add-on. So we'll grab a couple of these here. Grab a couple more. Couple more of these. I'll try and get like 10 if I can. There's 9. Final one. There's 10. But you can go ahead and place these back down. And over time, they are going to grow on their own. Now, after that, it wants you to craft a special recipe book. This is made with one of the crystals and a regular book. This will allow you to make the recipe book. This is really, really simple, and just to get you started, it shows you guys how to make an extra guide if you lose it, how to make what we've just made, which is the recipe, how to make a special crafting table. We'll get into that in a second. And then teaches you all about the handles. There are 3 separate handles in this. This right here is going to be the blade pieces. So learning the recipes and what you actually need is quite easy. So it says a little bit further down, craft a handle and a blade with a vanilla crafting table using lunar crystals and other required materials, which are different for each blade. There are 3 different handles and 8 different blades. And as for the rest of this, I'm going to show you rather than reading it to you. So the base materials in order to make your handles is going to be a blaze rod. You do need the lunar crystals, sticks, and iron ingots. This will allow you to make the double-sided one. It'll allow you to make the dual-wielding one. It'll allow you to make the basic one, which basically gives you the option to make just regular swords. where these can actually be combined. We'll get into them in just a second. Next, you are going to have to make this special crafting table, which is done with a crafting table and a lunar crystal. So grab your needed items, open up a crafting table. If you don't see it, just tap on craftable and you're able to make this. Place this down. Right click on this. You can craft a sword, but you need a blade. You can craft a double one. You need a blade. You can then craft yourself this one. You need a blade. So you do need these. You're then going to need a whole bunch of items here. Okay. Then inside of a regular crafting table, we can now make ourselves blink. We can now make ourselves earth. We can now make ourselves fireball. Heal is an option. We also have lightning. We also have repulse. We also have summon. And we also have wisp. So I think what I do want to do is show you guys the basic swords before we get into the dual wielding and the double-sided. So, oh yeah, there's also augments as well. So these are your augments. Lunar Spells Augment, which is made with lapis and the crystal. We have the multiplication one, and we have the strength one. We'll get into them again a little bit later on. Let's open up this, craft a regular one, select a blade. I really liked the fireball one. This is what it's going to look like. Then you craft it. This is how this works. This is when you can start getting involved with some mobs then. Start fighting them. Although that didn't get them. Let's try something else. Let's try a husk. Here we go. Better. Now you'll see I don't quite have any energy right now. I think this does regenerate on its own over time anyway. You're just going to have to be patient and quite smart when to use it. But I think they did really well with the actual swords themselves. I'm pretty sure there might be a way to kind of speed this up a little bit. Sometimes it's hitting, sometimes it's not. But let's go through all of these. I call them basic swords because they're like your regular swords before we get into these. There's one called Repulse. If you look at the ground, you can do this. Now, these lunar crystals, not only used to craft things, but also to replenish, I'm calling it your mana, your energy of some kind. Okay, there's the fireball one properly working. Earth has the ability to pick up blocks if you wanted to. Then you can go ahead and do this. Repulse. I like this one. I like this one. We got to try this against some mobs here. Let's try this against a husk. Let's try it. Can we? Oh, he's going up too. I'm also curious what happens if I was to do it this way. We have heal. So I'm guessing this would heal me. So no, don't focus on him. Focus on me. I need to see how the healing one works. Come on. Hit me. Hit me again. I mean, there you go. We got it. We got it. We got blink. Pretty sure. Oh, we need more of this. Blink lets you teleport. Yeah. It can also teleport mobs, I believe, too. Maybe not. I think we got to hit them directly. There we go. Some of the hitboxes are a little bit tedious with these. Starts to get a little bit more exciting when you start the switch. There you go. Teleport it to me. We need some more of these. Then we have the summon one. I don't know who or what I'm trying to summon right now. I'll learn about that one in a second. Try this. You can still use these as regular weapons too, by the way. This is interesting. Defeated hostile enemies from this blade can be summoned to your personal army. Interact to summon your defeated enemies up to 5 at a time. This also includes Ravages, Hoglins, Shulkers, and more. Oh. This is perfect. There's one. I wonder if it works with the golem too. Let's try and get rid of him real quick. Come on, because I'd love to have one on my side. It'd be so cool. Ravager. It also works too, apparently. Just gonna have to very quickly kill him with a skelly. Let's see if this works. And then Pillager. Let's see if this works. Okay, so just make sure we do this. I'm gonna very quickly use the healing one. I'm gonna do this one more time. Tap that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Doesn't work with the iron golem, though, sadly. Yeah, we can get all these guys fighting. And get all of these guys fighting. But this is the basic one. It gets so much better when you start getting the double-sided one. But how cool are these? They are so awesome. So cool. We managed to get ourselves a pillager one too. Another one I'm not quite sure with is a wisp. Hit enemies to create light. Interact with the air to summon a friendly wisp that lights up the area. Interact again to desummon that wisp. So I would say this add-on is... Oh, they look pretty cool during the day. This add-on is much better during nighttime. It's definitely a nighttime experience. Lightning needs no introduction, by the way. This one does pure zaps. If I was to... I can... Does it just follow me? And I could do it again to stop it, right? Oh, that's so cool. Now, obviously, I'm in a world where we have tons of light blocks. So this one isn't quite useful. But this one's more of a useful one. I love the way the blade looks on this as well. It's kind of shattered and then combined together. I like that. One thing I will say, though, is I wish there was a toggle. So, like, if I use this, I wish there was a toggle to keep, like, your energy bar on all the time. This one's insane. Well, that's what I would call the basic swords. Let's do some mix and matching. So let's do I liked the double-sided one. So I want to have fireball plus lightning. Okay. I'm still learning the augments. It says interact while using your spell swords on the bench to add an upgrade. Okay. We'll grab some of these, I guess. Open up this. We want to go to the double-sided one. Top side, fire. Next side is going to be lightning. And then we're going to craft it. And then augments. Add lunar spell, augment, strength. Oh, you can add... Oh, you can make these stronger. Okay, let's read the info behind them then. So let's go down a little bit. Lunar spell augments. Reduces how much lunar energy is taken. Increases damage. This is where it's insane. Each multiplication augment that is added to the spell increases the amount of projectile by 1. So you could... Hold on. So can I, like, add a whole bunch of these? I think it maxes out at 5. I think that's what it said. Not sure, though. I think because I've already... Wait, no. We can go back in here. Let's see what the max level is. 3. Ah, okay. You can have a total of 5. So you either choose it to be, like, reduced lunar, more increased of this, or this one. Okay. I mean, that's pretty cool. And then in order to change, then you crouch and right-click. Is that how you change it? There you go. Yeah, so if you crouch a couple of times, it changes the one that you've chosen. So we'll go with this one. That's fire. That's electric. I call electric as lightning. Try it again. But this... That's better. It's using reduced. It's not hitting him, though. Spawn something else. Let's try a Ravager. There we go. And then change. Zap them. Bro, they're pretty strong. Especially with the augments, they get so much stronger. Then same rule applies when it comes to the dual-wielding one. Let's kind of go slightly opposite here. I thought what we could do here is go to repulse. And we'll also go to earth. I'll go to this one more time. We're doing the dual-wielding one. We want main blade to be earth. We want the second blade to be repulse. We want to craft this. I'd like to add augments. I would like to make this stronger. So we're going to do 2 of them. And we'll go 3 of them. 1 of these and 1 of these. Okay, so how do I... Oh, my days. Ah, that's to change the hand. Okay. Okay. Let's try it. Try it. Hold on. Oh, he pushes them back. Try it again. Dude, you can just yeet blocks. This one, I feel like this one would have been really good with the reduced lunar. You know what I mean? My question is, can you take something off once it's on? Yes. Because again, I think on this occasion, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and then this. It just means I can use this more often, see what I mean, before having to do this all the time. For the Ravager. Yeah, what you gonna do now, boy? What you gonna do now? Need to make sure we do this, though. And again. Yes! That was Silverfish. I wonder if they work for me. I'm not entirely sure. So I'm just going to gather a whole bunch of each category of a whole bunch combined together here. So we'll just grab enough so we can fill up my inventory. There is so many options, guys. They said over 100, 136 or something crazy like that. Now you can choose. So you can do double if you wanted to. Yeah, go away. This one was a double wisp. This one is fireball and summon. Yeah. Fight that skelly for me. Fight it. They're not doing it. But yeah, the summon one can become insane. We'll change this. Just that side. Yeah, they're getting it. Lightning and blink. Hold on. I need to make sure we have this on me. Grab this. There we go. I'm still getting used to the teleportation one. Repulse also works for you too. You could then switch and use another one. Yeah, I feel like this one definitely went under the radar very slightly, even by me. Earth. I need more of these. Get them. And then I'd be like, oh no, I need to use the repulse. Get me out of here. You get the point of how chaotic this can actually become. It becomes crazy. Okay, the last ones we're going to check out is going to be the double-sided ones. I've got a bunch of creatures trying to follow me here. I'll make sure we get the right combos. A whole bunch of different ones. This one's a double blink. I don't think I want a double blink. I like the mix and match ones. See, how do I use that? Oh, there we go. You have to switch it that way. Then switch, and you can do this mid-air too. Okay, so this one is healing and lights. I honestly think that's a really good combo. A really good combo. Try this. Yes. The rest of you come over. Double lightning. Okay, we need to get something a little bit different here. What's this one? Wisp and blink. Nope. Let's go with the next type. Blink and lights. And then change. I'm sorry, horsey. But I think you guys get the points of how this works. If we just very quickly go to game mode creative and just get rid of a couple of these, I'll show you guys. Show you guys inside of here all of the options you have. So let's go like lightning and fire. That's one of my favorite combos. You've got earth and earth. Interesting. A very interesting one. Wisp. Trying to see what else we've got here. Heal and fire, I think, would be a good combo as well. Go back to game mode survival. Fire. Lightning. I like that combo. Hold on. Earth and earth. Not quite sure. You definitely can pick up things. I love the summon one. They did such a good job on the summon one. But there's so many different combos. I was messing around with it a little bit, but I'm really impressed. There's definitely room for more things to be introduced, which, again, I'm excited for. I definitely feel like this add-on went under the radar. I love magic-related things, and they made this as simple as possible. So I would certainly recommend it. They did a good job.